driver noticed something strange when he dropped off a passenger in Santa Rosa last night. A little toddler was walking barefoot in the rain on Leanna Drive in the Roseland neighborhood. KPX5's John Ramos on how he jumped into action.
Sometimes a hero is simply someone who does what just about anyone would do. On Tuesday, about 10:45 at night in the pouring rain, part-time Lyft driver Del Hedrick had just dropped off a fare at this apartment complex in Santa Rosa and was driving off when it happened.
Right at that moment, there she goes, the child right in front of me. Ran right in front of the car.
A little girl, less than 2 years old, was running around alone in diapers, soaking wet. Del picked her up and began knocking on doors at the complex, but couldn't find anyone missing a toddler. So he called the police, cranked up the heat, and waited for help to arrive. It was the logical thing to do, but he became a hero by posting this video.
I'm dropping somebody off in this apartment complex. Found this little baby walking around, no shoes on, no nothing. Cops are on their way.
A police officer arrived and took over. He wrapped the child in a blanket and continued the search of the complex.
Eventually, he came across the babysitter and an older sibling of the child that were very frantically looking for her.
Turns out the child slipped out the door when she saw her mother leaving for work and wandered only about 50 feet from her home when she ended up in the street. Luckily for her, a sharp-eyed Lyft driver was there to give this story a happy ending. The whole thing took how long?
Maybe 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
So you got your 15 minutes of fame.
I suppose so. I suppose so. Yeah, unwarranted fame, but yeah.
Again, Dale says he's not a hero. Seems a little embarrassed by the whole thing. He says you got to wonder about anyone who wouldn't do what he did. In Santa Rosa, John Ramos, KPIX 5.